here in the booth, witnessing and being able to talk through these kind of matches.
Not much to complain about here. The best seats in the house for the best entertainment in the world. Game 7, here we go. Ooh! Well, now, better the first than the last. A gift for his big brother, the captain himself, Ma Long. And this forehand flick, hadn't seen too much of it throughout the match. There seems to be a confidence in Ma Long that says, gamble a little bit, you can do it.
This is mental. This is absolutely mental. In more ways than one.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just... It's crazy. It's crazy what we're seeing.
Doesn't miss by a lot. The fact that Ma Long was even in the vicinity of that ball, let alone able to counter it back. Hold up. Deep to the corner. I mean, that lob was like a chop block lob. Played a little bit middle here, but the side spin from Wang Chuqin carried Ma Long's back wide. First point for Wang Chuqin.
At this point, it'd be as heartbreaking for Ma Long as it would be for Wang Chuqin.
This is interesting. You know, usually it's the underdog. The world wants to see the underdog pull off the upset because it inspires people. It gives hope. It's tough to say who you'd call the underdog in this match, but maybe Ma Long. That shot block was nasty. Butchered, just completely sliced the side off of that one and follows it up with a killer shot. Oh man, look at the spin.
Sizzling like a sausage on a chip pan, and Ma Long doesn't admire it for a second. Readies for the counter and plays a winner. Goodness me.
Yeah. But a short, tight serve to win a point right back. Scar power or not, Wang Chuqin can't change the past, and he knows that. Threes all across the scoreboard. You're under arrest. Right now, I mean, I'm curious to see what we're going to get. The chop blocks have started to come down more. The confidence over the table from Ma Long. Just seems like they've both risen to the occasion, despite the fact that the last 3 games have gone the way of Ma Long. I guess it's fair to say Ma Long has risen quite a bit because you didn't leave much room on Wang Chuqin's side for improvement from the start of this match.
He is stepping round Ma Long and playing that forehand from everywhere. And it's putting Wang Chuqin under a lot of pressure. I think Wang Chuqin has to go in the forehand first of Ma Long and then go into the backhand perhaps, just a change of momentum.
That wide forehand has been a sore point for Ma Long, as he does love to step around. Keeping him honest could be a powerful effect out here. And he goes for it, catches the edge. Ma Long did exactly what he needed to try and handcuff Wang Chuqin to keep him away from that corner, and Wang Chuqin insisted, said, I must go to the wide forehand, as you advised.
Thanks for listening to me, Wang. But no, seriously, that was the right tactic, I feel. But we'll see if he can do it again with the serve combo.
For all. For
see if he does the same serve after the net. I feel like Ma Long really can only push that serve, if it's short especially. Ooh, to the forehand I meant there. Good flick from Ma Long, but Wang Chuqin back in front. This has been an absolute seesaw, roller coaster ride of a match.
It's just breathtaking and so inspiring. That's the thing about Ma Long. This idea that when it looks like there's nothing that can be done, there's always something. Maybe I don't know what the answer is yet, but it's there. I just have to find it. This is Ma Long's mentality all the time. And while they've switched sides of the table, 2 points in a row for Wang Chuqin. Obviously, they both have this same mentality. It's part of the reason Wang Chuqin's been able to be so successful against Ma Long. probably said this 10 times or more throughout the event, but I'll say it again. As long as they're keeping score, there's still a chance. Down the line, the short side. A clutch moment here. Wang Chuqin up by 3 after a bit of a chase and having been beaten in the last 3 games in a row.
Wasn't really surprised that Wang Chuqin made that receive, which tells me that the server Ma Long wasn't that surprising either.
Big forehand comes out, it's his main weapon. If Ma Long can craft the points just well enough, and turn there. His right leg relatively even and forward. Let's put that behind us now. There's a lot of body language going on here.
Shows you that he's not that nervous though, in a way, because really nervous people who freeze wouldn't even be talking to themselves, you'd think. They'd be kind of just shell-shocked, just a bit within themselves.
That is an interesting point. So timeout here for Wang Chuqin. I think if not now, then when? Wow. When you have someone breathing down the back of your neck, if they breathe fire, it's going to be quite uncomfortable.
If they breathe fire, it's probably going to be Ma Long, the dragon.
That's the one.
Wow.
I like it, the coordination here, the Wang Chuqin fan club, dancing in the crowd. Wang Chuqin, if you're Wang Chuqin, what do you do here?
It's tough. I mean, it depends how he wants to win the rally, right?
While we think about that for a minute, just a reminder, you can use those QR codes on screen. That cell phone that probably is either in your hand or in front of you on a surface can be scanning these QR codes right now so that you can get the same WTT app that I have on my phone to have in your fingertips access to everything you need from world rankings, history, info on the players, highlights, articles. Really, it's one of my most used apps. Even when there's not an event on, but when there is an event on, I mean, it's like you wouldn't take a tour without having the earpiece in, would you? So, WTT app is a must for any table tennis fan to completely round out your experience here. Make it as engaging and informative as possible. But back from his timeout, Wang Chuqin, 1 point ahead here in the decider. Tough to surprise Ma Long. We saw that look just before the point started, and if looks could kill, Ma Long would be a few points closer to the finish line right now. 2 points down, 2 big serves here to come. This receive, this is the fearlessness of Lionheart that made him dangerous from the start. Let's take a look one more time. Heavy underspin, perfect read from Wang Chuqin.
Since we've seen him, come through in the Chinese Super League, beating Dima as a very young player, his technique is almost the same. Basically, the mentality is different though.
And it is now 4 match points for a player who looked like he was going to clean sweep the Dragon, the captain, the dictator. And now Ma Long on the receive against 4 match points, talking to himself a bit. Goes for the around the net shot. Could that have cost him? I mean, it would have been an amazing way to finish. That chop block was wide, but Ma Long was waiting on the other corner, so he tries to completely hit it where Ma Long wouldn't expect.
Wow. Can you imagine if that lands?
Can you imagine if he doesn't win the match after that? Still 3 match points left. Ma Long saving 2 match points.
It's interesting. I don't know how poor shot selection that was from Wang Chuqin. The other option would have been to maybe just try and feel it on with a push or more of a sort of re-chop, but
that to me looks cautious. That to me looks like hesitation. He played control. He didn't go for it like he has before. in this rally, in this moment, still, it's 2 match points left. The difference is Ma Long has the serves if he can get through the first. And he does it! Wang Chuqin, 11-8, takes down Ma Long 2 weeks in a row. And absolute respect from the greatest of all time, but 5-2 in their head-to-head. This, for me, is ice in the veins. It is mental toughness, a steel trap for a big brain, the hands, the feeling, the athleticism, and he's still trying to shake it off. Wang Chuqin, what a scare